Welcome back to another episode of Hey It's Those Guys Film of the Week. I am Nick Silviano, this is
Angela Williams.
And today's film, I almost said movie, film can be the same thing I guess. We are going to talk about
The Condemned.
Yeah. So, The Condemned is basically, it's a movie starring Stone Cold Steve Austin. Who, the premise of the movie is a guy creates like this reality TV show, reality internet show, or whatever you want to call it, where he takes 10 convicts and puts them on an island, and they all have to kill each other for, and the winner gets like, what, lots of money and freedom. I forgot the amount of money. How much is the amount of money? Like $1 million or something? $500,000, $500 million, and $500,000 and freedom. Anyway,
I gotta say, when they thought that the other guy won, the British dude, that's just a downfall, you know? And then you see Jack Conrad on the floor, all fucked up, and he starts moving, and that just makes you want to jump up and scream. But at the same time, you're like, no way.
So yeah, I guess they were supposed to get one guy, but they ended up getting Stone Cold instead. And Stone Cold, he's not a stupid guy. Or Jack Conrad, that was his name, right? Jack Conrad, he's not a stupid guy. He knows something's up. He figures out that the little anklets they put on our GPS systems, he knows how to block it so like it can't be found. So he's going through, he's trying to help, he's not really trying to kill anybody, but a few people are trying to kill him because they think they're trying to kill each other because they want to get out. There's like a couple. There's like a couple, and they're like trying to like fight for their freedom, but they're like they get killed and stuff like that. Little tiny.
You know what? If those were the last two people, I would really like to see how that would have ended up.
I know, no kidding.
Because if they didn't fight each other, they get blown up.
And yeah, the only way to win is they got the little things on their ankles, right? Little things on their ankles, and they've got a little pin in them. And to win, you have to pull the pin out of your opponent's anklet, and he will explode.
And you only have 30 hours to do it.
Yeah, so they have 3 hours to do it. Meanwhile, Stone Cold character Jack Conrad is trying to go around the island, trying to figure out how to get out of this. Because he's not really trying to kill anybody, but he does end up.
He was invincible in this movie.
He does end up. Well, of course, he's Stone Cold. What do you expect? So he's going through and he's like trying to find ways to get around. He finds all surveillance cameras. He gets out of view. In the meantime, the Vinnie Jones character, who's like the English dude, Australian dude. I forgot his name.
But Russian too.
Something like that. Yeah, I forgot his name, but. Anyway, he's trying to win because it turns out that the whole thing is actually fixed, and this guy is supposed to actually win. The Russian guy, the Vinnie Jones character, he's actually supposed to win the whole thing. He had it set up with the guy who invested the tournament altogether, and he was supposed to win. So apparently, everything goes through. He thinks he kills Jack. It comes to the final showdown between him and Jack Conrad. Vinnie Jones thinks that Stone Cold is dead. So he goes to get his reward, and it turns out the promoter screw him.
He told him, "You don't get your money, but you get your freedom."
Something like that. So he did something. He pretty much just said, "Hey, if you do what you told me, or I do what you told me, you do this, that, and the other thing," and he says something to piss him off. So Vinnie Jones gets revenge by killing everybody.
That one guy, the kind of fattish guy who was wearing the red sweater, when that guy killed him, I felt really bad.
So I don't know. So the guy goes around away, but wait a minute, Stone Cold's still alive. Yes, he actually survived the encounter between him and Vinnie Jones, and he was able to get back to the compound where the whole thing was being set up, and finally kill off Nathan Jones. Meanwhile, the promoter is escaping through a helicopter.
And then
You want to finish it up?
Stone Cold, well, the woman that was dating the guy who started the tournament, takes off Stone Cold's bracelet.
Yeah, they had the key to the bracelet.
Key to the ankle bracelet. Snaps off the thing by sheer rhetoric, throws it in the helicopter that's like flat out throws it, and that shit's like way up there.
Jack Conrad must have been really good at football back in high school.
I swear. And he manages to, with precision, and get it right next to his foot.
And then, of course, the helicopter explodes, the tournament, the organizer of the thing dies, and everybody's happy. People cheer, and then at the end of the movie, Stone Cold goes back to his estranged wife.
I kind of like that song that they were playing for that.
I don't remember the song.
I knew it was by Nickelback.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so he goes back to his estranged wife, who thought didn't know what happened to him. Apparently, he was an undercover cop, and he got arrested for something. He kind of stayed there. That's when he got picked up for the whole show thing. He finally escaped. Yeah, they go to a bar. They use the bartender's credit card to look up the show so they can track his progress. And meanwhile, all his friends and family are cheering, "Yay, go Jack!"
And when he dies, they go.
And they think he's dead, so they're all depressed and sad. They find out he's still alive. I don't know. They find out he's still alive.
Yeah, because when they put the X on his name, that's when they got all sad and they went in their opposite directions away from the TV screen. But then later on, well, you know what? Actually, I don't know.
I don't remember if they remember how it ended or anything like that.
All I remember is she found out he was alive by he came home.
Yeah. So he goes home and everything like that. So anyway, that was Condemned. Plotline told to you through us in no particular order. Anyway, I give this movie an approval. There you go, 2 approvals for The Condemned. If you haven't seen it by now, go ahead and check it out. You will like it. Especially if you like, a lot of wrestlers don't really get into good mood roles, but Stone Cold actually does do a pretty good job.
And the Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy. We should probably watch that movie just so we can. I was supposed to watch it, but since we're doing this film review show now, I'm probably gonna have to watch a lot of crap
I've seen
in
it.
the first place. You have? I'll watch it and then we'll do it.
It's a little whatever.
So, upcoming future, don't know when that's going to happen, but we'll get around to it when we can. So, it's been another episode of Hey So's Guys Film of the Week. We'll see you next week, and we'll see you next week.